budget bets. Here's how we did last week. Welcome everybody to Low Budget Bets. I'm Ray.
And I'm Dean.
Last week was a bit of a disappointment, so here we are. No collared shirts, haven't lost them in bets. We just have the undershirts and some Bud Lights to help us get us through this video. But with no further ado, we bring to you this
expanded, mega, huge edition of
Low Budget Bets.
All right, game number one. We got Jacksonville at Tampa Bay with Tampa Bay 3-point favorites. Ray, what do we got?
Jameis Winston cares more about shoplifting crab legs than turning the ball over. 7 INTs and 3 fumbles through week 4. This leads us to believe Jameis Winston and his Buccaneer teammates will be left feeling like one of his former girlfriends, confused, bewildered, ashamed, and scared. Take Jacksonville on the 3 points because ultimately they aren't Tampa Bay. Game number 2, Buffalo Bills, 2.5-point favorites at the Tennessee Titans. What do you think, Dean?
I think Buffalo will pressure Marcus Mariota behind his suspect offensive line into a lot of rookie mistakes. Rex Ryan is an overrated windbag, but is still a way better coach than Ken Wisenhunt. The Bills have considerably more talent on both sides of the ball than Tennessee, and that's why Buffalo covers the 2.5 points. All right, moving on to game number 3. We got the Washington Redskins at the Atlanta Falcons with the Atlanta Falcons 7.5-point favorites and an over-under of 48 points. Ray, what do we got?
Well, Atlanta is playing great offensively, and they'll be at home in the Georgia Dome, which should help keep the margin of victory higher for the Falcons. But the Falcons' defense is still anything but stalwart. Washington will score some points.
Yep.
So, for the first time, we're busting out our low-budget bets double play on this game.
Yes, we are.
So we believe that the Atlanta Falcons will cover the 7.5 points, and also the two teams will go over the 48-point over-under. So, 2 for the price of 1. Alright, game number 4, Chicago Bears at Kansas City Chiefs, who are 9.5-point favorites. Dean?
Well, we were ready to write off the Bears last week, but for some reason they are pretending like they got something to play for in Chicago. Alex Smith is known for his game management, and with Andy Reid coaching, the two of them will manage to keep this game closer than it should be and help the Bears stick around some delicious Kansas City barbecue that'll stick to Andy Reid's ribs. Take Chicago and the 9.5 points.
Andy Reid's fat.
He is a bit chunky. All right, moving on to game number 5. We got the Arizona Cardinals, 2.5-point favorites at Detroit. Ray, what do we got?
Well, Arizona let us down last week, but not as bad as the Lions and the referees let Detroit down on Monday night versus the Seahawks. Bat that ball.
Yes.
We like the Cardinals to bounce back and officially extinguish the Lions' season with a win and a cover at Ford Field. So Arizona will cover the 2.5 points. Game number 6, the New England Patriots are 9-point favorites headed down to Jerry's World in Dallas to face the Cowboys. What do you think, Dean?
I think we've done our best all year not to take action on this side of a spread this large, but the way New England is playing and the Cowboys' costly key injuries spell nothing but doom for the Big D. New England covers the 9 points. All right, and the games just keep rolling. We got game number 7, Denver, -5 points at Oakland. Ray, what do we got?
Well, Oakland's defense couldn't prevent a diabetic, immunization-fearing, hamstring-hampered Jay Cutler last week. Why would they stop Peyton Manning?
They won't.
Denver's defense might be good enough to win this game by themselves. We think the Denver Broncos will cover the 5 points. Game number 8, Pittsburgh Steelers against the San Diego Superchargers, who are 3-point favorites. What do you think, Dean?
I don't think much of anything, but in this game, San Diego reminds me a lot like Hamburger Helper. They will fill you up and satisfy your hunger, but in no way are what you were really craving and what you really wanted. But with some serviceable weapons around Phillip Rivers and a defense that is also at least serviceable, look for the Chargers to load up on the box on Le'Veon Bell and keep the Steelers from scoring enough points to scare us off the Chargers. San Diego covers the 3 points. All right, Low Rollers, thank you for tuning in to this week's edition. I'm Dean.
I'm Ray.
And we'll see y'all next week for week 6 of Low Budget Bets. Bye.
Latavius, stop fumbling.